this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, it's our main event between the Baltimore Ravens and these guys defending their home turf. On the Ravens sideline, look at their head coach. These guys played good football the last month plus. They are 4-2 in their last 6. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the Raiders. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. Kate Scott, joined by my partner Brock Heward. It's going to be Tyler Luke to get us started. And we're off on EA Sports. Dylan Laube on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them, yet another FCS champion quarterback from North Dakota State's now playing here in the NFL. It's Cam Miller.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it.
Now Miller fumbles the football, and they scoop it up, time to push the line. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. Wow, that was fast. Might be time to take a step back, and we just started this game. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths. Very first snap, and he nearly gave it away. That could have mentally taken them out of this game.
Yeah, for the player, a little bit easier to respond. For the coaches on the sidelines, that drives them crazy to see the ball on the ground. And we know how precious this ball is in this game. Gotta take care of it.
Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we talked about it earlier, brought a losing streak into the building with them. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
First down, here's Lamar. Gets him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Here's Derrick Henry getting on the ground. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Lamar's going to keep this one. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Raider. Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. In motion, the slot man right. Design run, Jackson keeping it. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Lamar now from the gun. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Here's Lamar on the sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Laube with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Raiders offense out for another look here alongside QB Cam Miller. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Out of the shotgun, Miller. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their 2nd possession. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. By turning them against their own team, they were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you can start to murmur, and we might even hear a few birds.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. More coming up after this quick break. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That'll be the 1st and more. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Back-to-back carries here. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
That's a gain of 4.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Third and 1.
Dive up the middle. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
We give to Henry on the inside handoff. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. We'll pause now for an injured player, and no problems identifying who this is. It's a big one, folks. It is Lamar Jackson who's shaken up after that one. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Tight end in motion left. Flying down the middle with Henry. On his space ahead. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Jones on 1st down. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He completes it in traffic. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
8 yards on the
On the shotgun, it's Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now they have 3rd and short. Here he is on 3rd and short. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another.
The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. It's Jones. He's got it. It's in close. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
A gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Laube with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Shotgun snap to Miller. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. From the gun, Miller. This finds Franklin. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. This is thrown towards a defender instead, man. He's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. Here's second and 10 now from the 36. Miller's going to throw here. Finds his fullback. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this third down play.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Miller setting to throw. He's going to run for it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And an Oakland first down. First and 10.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Throwing Miller. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Throwing here just before halftime. Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. And that's going to bring up 4th down. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our journey around the NFL starts now with a good matchup in the AFC South. And here it's C.J. Stroud connecting with his Pro Bowl wideout, Nico Collins. That's a perfect throw down the field, 33 yards for the score. The Texans continue to run through the NFL. They are now 9-1 with the victory here. From there, it's up to Minneapolis. Let's look in on the Vikings as they play host to the LA Rams. And it's the first-round draft pick, J.J. McCarthy. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. Lastly, let's squeeze in one more. And this is the visitors' running back. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. The Niners find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. In the game you're watching, we saw a couple of touchdowns in the first half. 14-0 is the score as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Ford on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. first down, they'll run. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second down, they're going to the option. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Looking to his fullback now. And he'll get it up to the 44. Just a yard left to go on second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and
From the pistol, Henry. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Lamar off the play fake. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet. They just call whatever's on it. Then there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action of the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Laube with the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. They'll start this series with an option left. He's got a gain of 6 there. Nnamdi Madubuike making that stop. Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Miller to the air. Ravens get him. Down he goes. Sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down.
This overwhelming pressure in these sacks after sacks after sacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Ravens going with a dime package now. Third down. They'll throw. Third and long. Completed over the middle. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be fourth down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. The drive begins with Henry. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up third and 1.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback try and power for it. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be fourth and short. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Raider. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. He's got this at the 27. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. 1st and 10 from the 32. On the shotgun, Miller. Go right side, finds Bash. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a pickup of 6.
Now here's Miller. He's going to tuck it and run.
Gain of 2 brings up 3rd.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Raiders football, but really just count down the moments at this point. This game's gotten out of hand. Ravens crowding their passing lanes. They go into the dime for 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Short pass brought in. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Desperation time here on 4th. Making the call himself. It's a gain of 4 there, and the conversion sets them up with a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The throw is Miller. He beams one deep right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
The deep ball. Kyle Hamilton was there defensively.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. That's caught for the 1st. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Back to the well again. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and
Miller back to throw. No place to go. Ravens take him down. Looking quickly here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Out to his wide out, it's a screen. And he drives this forward to the 6. Offense up to the line fast.
A 9-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
Here he goes, gotta have this on 4th down. Oh, no touchdown, it's intercepted.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus on those defenders. They influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. A draw now. This is Henry. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Oakland. Ravens nearing their 6th win this season. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's making a bid for it. He dodged the tackle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. So first down from the 41.
That's good for Baltimore. First down. First and 10.
They're going to pass it here. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Jackson keeping it himself. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They run it with King Henry. But 2nd down only works out for a yard. Third down here, need 8 on the play.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good at stacking these kind of wins in a row.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Oakland.